Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chakits, your Las Vegas real estate connection, rookie investor out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm actually down here, downtown Las Vegas, actually looking at an investment property right now that's actually currently on the MLS. They're asking, I think, about $100,000 for this deal. We actually have a couple investment properties around this area, and it's one of the most desirable areas just due to the fact that there's a lot of money that's coming, into downtown, and the city's spending a lot of money. So, this property that we're going to take a look at here, we probably get about $850 to $800 a month. With financing, you should probably be getting them anywhere between about a 12 to a 16% return, just depending at the end of the day what you can buy the property for, and also what the rents are as well, and also the condition of the property. As you can take a look here, this is the whole neighborhood. This property here was actually rented at one point from an investor. But it looks like the tenants vacated the property, so that he had put this property on the market. This is a motivated seller at this time. So let's take a look at this property to find out what's going on. Now the roof line. First thing I like to do is take a look at the roof. The roof looks really good. Also all the sidings too as well. Looks pretty good. Looks like we have vinyl windows. That's a 36 vinyl window. If we take a look at this window right here, this window is actually not vinyl, so that's standard. When the home was built, probably in the 40s. These two windows are vinyls. I like vinyl because, as far as saving efficient for the energy, saves a lot of money for the tenant. So again, when I walk through these properties, I like to see exactly how much it's going to cost me to put all this stuff together. Now, this window right here is not vinyl. Just to take that window out, it's probably going to cost you about 250 bucks. So this one has a vinyl window. That one's all wooden. The roof line seems to be pretty good. Looks like you can probably get another couple years out of it. So let's go on into the home. Let's see what needs to be done. Okay, this is the home right here. Looks like you walk right into the living room. Let's take a look here. Living room. Got the old school vent for the heating. Got the smoke alarms, that's good. This right here, I can tell you right now, just by looking at this room, this used to be the garage, it looks like. Let's see here. So it looks like at one point this had been the garage, and it was actually converted into a room here. And I can tell you right now, as I walk through this property, the flooring, there's foundation issues. The floor is not leveled. I can just tell by looking at it. So that's just going to cost some money to put together. So when I go into these properties, I like to look at everything and start identifying exactly how much things are going to cost me in the long run, because when it comes to these investment properties, what I like to do is I want to make sure that the home is livable. In addition to, my home is the best home out there as far as construction wise. And the reason why is because I don't want to have tenant calls in the middle of the night, things that are going wrong. I want to actually really build a brand new home, so that way when they move in, I know that there's no problems or no issues. Now this one right here, because homes out here in this neighborhood, you see the washer and dryer. Typically, I like to pull permits and actually get the washer and the dryer outside, so that way you actually have some more room. Now, as you can see right here, the dishwasher, all these cabinets are all different mismatched cabinets, and it's all old school. You got the vinyl window. Now the kitchen with granite, you could probably do this less than $3,500, about $2,500. Let's take a look at the washer and the dryer. Obviously this is all new right here. This was completely installed, but like I said, I would actually take this and actually move this on the outside, and it looks like the water heater is already on the outside. Now let's move in to the hallway here, as you can see, if we take a look on the flooring is all different mismatched tile. And what that tells me is that the tile here is breaking up. And the reason why all this tile is breaking up and has been constantly being replaced is because there's foundation issues with the property. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the bathroom here. This bathroom right here, this cabinet is new right here. The vanity. Brand new windows. The tile's old school. And it looks like they have broken out the tiles. As you can see, there's all different mismatched tiles. So that tells me that there was a problem at one point. So they actually had to break the tile to get to the back of the tub. The tub is cast iron, which is a great tub. Typically when we do the rehab, we will actually leave this tub, sand it down, and refurbish it. It should run you about $150 to do that all white. Okay. If we take a look up here, old AC vents. Now we're going to go into one of the rooms. Now this room is very, very small here. So it looks like we have a little bit hairline fractures, and that's normal as far as when you start taping and mudding with drywall, and that can be easily fixed here. And a lot of these doors, this is an old door right here. This is a new door from Home Depot. This is one of the bigger rooms. I know it's a little bit dark and you guys can't see, but let's see if I can give you a general idea, if you guys can get an idea what it looks like. We got new carpets, it looks like. Okay. Now let's go back out here to the living room. So this is the living room and this is the hallway. I think one of the things I would do if I can get a great deal on this project would actually put a brand new header all the way across and open this all up. Okay? And you would actually have to make this into another bedroom, so that way you actually have a third bedroom and you can get more rents for the property. Let's go out here to the back. Now it looks like the back here has a man-made stove or something like that. Some of the windows have been replaced, which is good. Looks like we got dogs back here now. So, one of the things I like to do is come out here to take a look at the AC unit. This AC unit's old. I think the square footage on this is about 800. So 1 ton covers about, I believe, 400 square feet. So you're probably going to need at least 2.5 tons of AC to supply the whole house. So this right here, this add-on, I don't know if there was a permit on here, I don't think there was a permit. Okay. And I can tell you right now, this fence right here, I've definitely put a wall so that way, you know, your tenants do have their privacy. And the tree does need to be trimmed as well. Also the landscaping in the back. Right here, what we actually have is the water heater. And this is where I would actually build out the washer and the dryer, so that way you have the water heater and the dryer here, just in case if something leaks, it leaks on the outside for these type of homes. The good news is, one of the things I like to do is take a look at the electric panel. Basically, this is what a breaker box. This has actually been updated, so that's a good thing. A lot of these homes are not updated, and it will cost you a lot of money to get an electrician out here. Let's take a look on the side. The home, fairly good. Pretty good. Now, this home has a lot of work. Oops. This home actually has a lot of work that really needs to be done to the home. And I think their asking price is $100,000 or something like that. Based on what needs to be done, and as far as for the rents out here, it's really not a good deal. Now, you could do this 2 ways. Give him what he's asking for, what an owner will carry with a low interest rate with a long term, and that would plausibly work out. Or you could pay all cash and offer him very low and factor in the money it's going to cost you to rehab this whole property to the way you want it. By looking at all the stuff that needs to be done, a lot of these homes, the sewage line, if it's not used for some time, you need a new sewage line, electrical and plumbing, as far as all up to code, and the main line for the water line. And when I start getting to projects like that, especially down here, I like to do the electrical, the plumbing, and also I like to run all new cables for TV and internet in every single room, so that way the home is updated. And that's why it's very important to do this, is so that way you're not wasting any time or money in the long run, and you don't want to do the lipstick. Because when you start doing the lipstick, yes, you're saving money up front, but in the long run, as far as for a buy and hold for your rental properties, it's going to cost you money, time, and headache. And you want to alleviate all those issues. And that's why when you get into a home in this age, you want to get everything all done completely, and you want it done to code and also into spec, and you want to make sure everything is all safe. Other than that, that's all I have for today. If you guys feel that this information is very helpful to you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, send me an email. My email is actually below on the in the comment section. Send me an email. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. I'm Chakits, Krulsawat, your Vegas connection.